Alright, so we're back in on Disco Elysium, and we're going to have a bit of an old chat to the pawn shop man. Roy.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. Shake your head. It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately? Yeah, tell me about your troubles.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Is that something you complain about to pawn shop owners?
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. The business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. I feel like we just nod and agree with this man.
It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Let's go for it.
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Some other time, perhaps.
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
There's something I'd like to sell. You might be able to aid our investigations. By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by the officers of the citizens of the militia? Well, that's the one we're looking for. You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
You've got that right, Roy.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Yeah, not even me. Think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Well, that's me out of questions then.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
He's definitely high. Hopefully not on his own supply. Let's ask him about this thing that I want to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'd like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
He looks you up and down quickly.
And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Necrotic? My goodness.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparking in the light of the projector!
This tie is something else. What about this photo then?
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
He barely even looks at it. Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
I have this commemorative pin, but before I sell it, I have some questions.
Somebody's summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was. So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you 320 for it.
320? Hey, that's a rip-off.
A pin from 31 ought to be priced at 310, but I added another 10 cents just to be nice.
I'm not taking that. That's all I wanted to know about the pin, thanks.
Sure thing. So, do you want to sell anything?
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't know if I want to sell any of these things yet. Maybe tomorrow. I don't have anything to sell.
Another time, perhaps.
I can try this again. Strange tie incident.
Feeling
Hey!
bored and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon, what's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me or is it really warm in here? Step closer, sir. Could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. Get straight to the point. So where does a man get Pyrrolidon these days? Let's go for the eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Say, what's with the triangles on your vest?
I was with the emergency relief brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
I don't. What the hell's the People's Pile disaster?
Had to take Pyrrolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile, what's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade that you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Must have been tough, radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
He sighs and shakes his head.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Oh dear. Nothing good anyway. How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but
He shrugs.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
This guy's had it tough.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Okay. Care to share your Pyrrolidine with me?
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I don't know. I think I've tried it once. Well, let's go. I ride the pyro every day. Well, obviously I don't if my eyes aren't yellow. Yeah, but we're going for a crazy playthrough, so yeah, I ride it every day.
Every day. You look the part.
Thank you.
Here you go, man.
He presents a large cap-shaped object on the palm of his hand. Very odd looking.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Pyrrolidon. Straight into your gut.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
I don't know what I'll use it for. By the way, about my gun.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
God damn it.
What? Sold?
Oh no. I pawned my gun? Oh.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Which is probably true.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Well, how much did I get for it, and where did that money go?
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
Oh man, what was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
I'm clinically insane, no doubt.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and
No.
sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Sucked on it? Oh my goodness.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Wait, how much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
That's not bad.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most... wow.
Yes, I get it. I'm a absolute failure.
There's pity there, too, in case you didn't notice.
Happens to the best of us, I guess.
It certainly does. Especially in Revachol.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Well, that's not good.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
that does sound bad, Kim, but you got to see it from my point of view. I was drunk.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens' militia? I'm sorry I sold my gun. Well, clearly she is one of my rabid fans, as I am a superstar cop.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
He looks around, worried. Any idea where I can find this buyer, Roy?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
So she's not a local.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Well, of course I'm going to, because this is a video game. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I wanted to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing. You
wanna-
were adamant, and I don't...
He's not telling you the whole story.
You weren't. You were very... When I said...
You sucked on a gun? Good.
Oh, I forgot to...
Very normal.
I thought I could go through all these options, so... I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further. Yeah, I should have killed myself.
The light swirls in his face and glasses. He doesn't know what to say.
Thanks for the review. What do we got here?
Sounds like you're the suicide cop, with his finger on the eject button, ready to let go of this life. But guess what?
What?
You idiot. You don't have a gun or any bullets.
And that is true.
What is this? You're not ready to die. This is garbage. It would be the honorable thing to do. It would really show them. Show her, too.
What a pity, because that's totally me, Suicide Cop. Suicide Cop does have a ring to it. I should think about it, but only a little. No, it's a sign that I want to live. Well, it's, let's not rule anything out.
Oh, yes. It would be so sweet to taste the barrel once more. That sour metal. Maybe there is a way. Not yet, but stick with it. Keep going dark, and it'll finally click.
I thought that was going to be a thought, but no, maybe not.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Solve shit. That's my name. Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately. Yes, I have.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Wait, what's that about a ludicrous fantasy world?
Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak, a pulmonary tract infection, atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer.
Fuck it. Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Some of these words are just amazing. I've never heard some of them before, but I love them. Let's dig more into this, some kind of superstar. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C. strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume Le Million or Davy Juice. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. I mean, yeah. I gotta internalize that. Even if it does ruin my logic. What's this? Oh, my pyrrolidine. What's it say? How many have I got? 4 uses. Helps my psyche. A pretty little puck-shaped cap of purple liquid that can bring on anything from hot flashes to military-grade psychosis. With sufficient tolerance, however, it can make any weather feel balmy, if only for a while. Very interesting. Well, anyway, let's go talk to Gart, I guess, because it's almost midnight. Oh, wheelchair lady's gone. This guy's still asleep. Who's that guy? I can't talk to him.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash key container key thing.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Yeah, the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else's keys to the trash container? Let's go for the sleepwalking.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Ho 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 ho. Someone on your staff?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else's keys?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
Yep, it's a video game, Kim.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. 2 men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Money!
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
For the drinks, 30 real.
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I will pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game. Come on, man, after everything I've been through. Kim is about to say something. Let him. No. I'll freeze to death.
Game? Everything is just a game to you, isn't it?
Hold on, I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it.
He taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the counter.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
I'll find a way in. I'll break the door down.
Oh, wonderful. Try to do that. I'll have to call you an ambulance.
This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
What are you saying, Kim?
Yes?
Let me try and get into my room anyway. Fuck it. And how do I sleep in one of those bins? Oh, he's done it. He's done it on me. How dare he? Can I go in the window? Did that window get fixed? Oh, what?
Yes?
It's not going well. I don't know if we should go to his motor car just yet. Well, it's after 12, so that lady's gone. We haven't been up this way. I take it feet is closed. I have some more bottles to sell. Yeah, it is. It says GRIH. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. I know the time doesn't pass when you're walking around, so I guess we can do a quick bit of exploring. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Oh my. How do we get into that? Oh, hello. What's happening up
The
there?
lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Purity. What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
The lieutenant nods towards the racist larger. He's not there anymore, Kim. You think this lorry belongs to your tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
Nice. Alright, well that wasted a couple of minutes because we were talking, but let's carry on. A foreign car kept in good condition. What's this big thing? Is anybody going to say that? An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing towards the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. I think this is in the kind of main art for the game, isn't it? Who is this? A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippine kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the Opulent, father of Philip IV, the Insane." What did this king do?
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
Well, thank you. 4 + 1 is 5. 2. Oof, that was bad.
High above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
I'll remember at some point. It's another minute gone though. I think 2 o'clock's when we have to turn in for the night. A bold slogan, Humanox. Let's zoom all the way out. Oh, there's someone there. Ah, white tank top. That'll make me more physical. What about up here? More monies. Hello, lady.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead. No, this one is a monster in disguise.
Oh, goodness. Snap your fingers.
Wait,
The lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
If you say so. My half-light told me that she's a goddamn monster.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Excuse me, ma'am?
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Alright, goodbye, you fucking weirdo. I saw something down here. It was this thing. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. How far down that way can I go? I can't go any further. I guess back this way? The real question is, how can I sleep rough? Old Kuno's still there.
The trash container stands in the smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Can I get in and sleep? No.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
We didn't bother, locking it. let's continue on our wander around. This guy's still there and still dead. We didn't go up this way yet, did we? Is there anyone exciting? Or is there anything exciting or any money? A lonely cormorant surveys the sea indifferent to your approach. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Is this up behind Kuno? Oh yes, magnesium. Fantastic. Or Kuno's essay, or whatever you call it. A garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. We got here. Orange bum hat. Reaction speed plus rhetoric minus. And nosafed. Good. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. That's the roof. We can't get up there. Someone was shouting over that side, but I don't know what it was. I don't really want to go into that building just yet, because it's late. Let's see if we can talk to Kuno S from this side.
Can't believe you missed. We were so close, you and I. Fucking noodle fingers. Can't you see I'm immortal now? I'm never getting out. I'm in it for life now. I'm doing life with you pigs. Fucking sweaty pigs. Fucking fisher people.
Fisher people?
Fucking nacky.
Oh my, that doesn't sound pleasant.
Come, we need to go now.
Oh no, Kim, I want to hear about this Naki.
Marrow.
Well, I guess that was it.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? Impossible. Unless I get 6 and 6 in the sheet.
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Interesting. We need to put a bit of time and effort into conceptualization. Could be clues or something. Plastic tar. What's in here? Oh my. Signal blue naval coat plus suggestion minus half-light. You come in handy. Who the hell's that?
Hey, up here, piggo.
What do you call me Piggo for? Rue de Saint-Ghislain, a roundabout north. Keepside Apartments. Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair. Shut up, lady, I'm trying to read this. Motorcycle in repair and the... Oh. God damn it. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Oh yeah, this is paint. There's more things I can grab.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Shut up, lady. I got car to collect. Tar? To collect, sorry. Magnesium. Nice. This has been helpful so far. Oh, there's another lady. Docking reserved for residents of the Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33A. Your ribbon, though, whirling, isn't much bigger than this sloop. Shadows in the water, green plants under the calm surface. Well, I'm not going to start talking to you unless you're going to, like, give me your house. Boat. Looks like there was once more construction here, once, decades ago. What do you want, woman?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
Yeah, you tell her, Kim.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Oh, God. We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Hep, yeah. When we last tested. Well, you know, I am the law.
Sod off, pig man. Art is above the law.
Art? Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier.
What's wrong with the audio?
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
The woman
Joyce
on the
Messer.
boat does not notice her staring.
She looks like the kind of woman I'd get on with.
That is on her.
Oof.
Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Well, Kim has found a use for me at last.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on.
Cindy. Cindy. What are you doing to that wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
An aereo graffitio.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. So you don't know what to write. Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Why are you so committed to defacing this building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Well, I have an opinion on this.
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied. I feel like the craziest thing to do here would be just to go with it.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
That's how you do it. Do you know anything about the murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Thank you, Cindy.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
I don't feel like there's a lot we can do anymore. I mean, right, we can go into this building. Walking around doesn't take any time. We can go up there and grab this box.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Oh my, cleaning lady. Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
This is the police. Open the door.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside. It's cold out here.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
The lieutenant repeats dutifully.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside.
Well, how do we get in there? Cindy, can you help us?
Hello again, officers.
No, you can't. Sorry to make you bend over. Someone mentioned a back door. I really need to process all this tar and pick up some more loot. There does not seem to be a viable way in. Let me check. Where do I check my white checks? That's the question. Alright, so I do have two that I can retry. One of them is this wall.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
It's still very low. But I got +2 from Cindy.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Alright, man, alright. And the other is my my coat. So I guess we'll try and get that. Have to take the long way around there, which has been nice. Ooh, go back. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. The book says you must attain a Francon Nigerian hardbody at the nearest gym. Any other book wisdom? Read not. Alright, looks like you might automatically run outdoors if you use the wizard. Gonna try get this coat once more. Did we get all the bits and bobs?
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Alright, I need all the savoir faire I can get. It's not looking good. Take off my trousers. Take off my shoes. There's nothing else that gives me savoir-faire. No.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Backed by physical instruments. This is a very low chance. Nope, still no good.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast, you're a boxer, and you've climbed way too high up there.
Right, I can't do it right now. I'll make the jump next time.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Dang it. Well, that was a waste. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to go to your car. Of course, what I really want to do is be a hobo cop and sleep outside. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. It's getting a bit late. Okay, I'm not... Okay, what are you... Alright, pressing the wrong button. I'm not running anymore. Why not? Oh yes, we're going to your car, aren't we?
Inside, we see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a put.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Okay. Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
What do you mean confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yeah, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Say nothing.
The spinners shine so bright they reflect on the lieutenant's glasses. He doesn't say anything either.
You said something about a pawn shop?
Yes, the Bird's Nest Roy, near the canal. We've been there. If I'm not mistaken, it should be open late.
I can't take these. I'm gonna sleep outside.
Alright, let's not take them now. Then, come back once we realize we have to. Have this conversation again, and then take them.
Is that Kim's way of telling me that we have to do it? It does look like it. Well, it looks like we don't have a choice then.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
something
yeah,
here
yeah.
we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the...
I confiscated this for...
The
Thanks.
lieutenant nods as you take the spinner.
Alright, let's do this bit quick as possible. We can get him to bed and we can, I guess, try and do something for an hour. Maybe go talk to that lady. No, I kind of want Kim there for that. Hello, Bird's Nest Roy. It's me again.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
There's something I'd like to sell for realsies this time.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 30 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Okay. Thanks, Beale. What have we got here? Items. I guess the hubcaps went in there before I sold them. Return to Gart. And then do our end of day debrief. Oh, hello. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Oh, even the sleepy man's away now. Actually, everyone's gone apart from Gart. And that man. So about that...
help you?
So about that money I owe you, mate.
Yes. Have you got it?
I do.
Well,
Here's 30 real. Slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you're choking it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. I hope you're choking it.
great. Perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
New skill point.
You've really worn down his patience. Even paying him didn't help.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance. 20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
What a guy.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Goodbye. Well, I guess it's time to debrief in my pants. My underpants.